All right. So July 18th, I'm going to do a little screen share. I have just a little PowerPoint for you guys. If I can find it. What is this? There we go. There. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So just a couple things I wanted to talk about. So the Team Beachbody Cup is coming up in August. You can access it under the FAQ 1391. There's a website, just teambeachbody.com, that kind of just tells a little bit more about what the Team Cup is. If you haven't done a Team Cup yet, then awesome. Like there's no rule that says, however many you can do. The only rule is that you can't have more than one diamond per team, and you don't have to have a diamond on each team. Just a second, guys. I got to go push play on the scenery. All right, kiddos.
Stacia, have you been to the cup challenges yet?
I did one in February with Ashley.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have enough girls to do a team. I just have to talk to the girls and convince them to do it.
Yeah.
So
well, I don't know. I was going to talk to Ashley about it a little bit today because Mary Carolyn asked me if I'd be on her team, and I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can, or if you need to stay like in your downline.
No, you don't. You don't have to stay in the downline. You can go on like any team. Like if I think Ashley did that, like we were short one person and she just put it out on Forever Fit and was like, we need like 1 or 2 more people for a team. So
yeah, you can have anybody in the network you can have on your team. Brand new coaches that are starting the business, that's okay. When you rank advance, hi Kara. I think I'm gonna mute you, Kara. There we go. So teams of 5. I don't think you have to have 5 people. If you have 4, that's okay, but you're going to have better results and better chances if you have all 5. So that, if you don't have enough, then just add, put a message in the team or in Forever Fit and see if you can get somebody else. But we'll kind of figure that out over the next week, who we have interested. So every time you get a Success Club point, you get a cup point. And when you rank advance, you get 3 cup points. So they go by your ranking as of July 13th. So like whenever you rank advance during the month of August, even if you've dropped rank and you go back up, then you get 3 points. So ideally, no, don't drop rank just so you can get 3 more points. But that's, if you rank advance during the month of August, you get an extra 3 points. So they do it with 3 different tiers. You can, like tier 1, I think is like, I can't remember the exact amount of points, but you get a hat. Tier 2, you get apparel. Tier 3, you get a skateboard. And then if you win, then Beachbody pays for you to fly out to LA and you get recognized. Your name gets on the Team Cup. It's a really awesome ordeal and they just really make you feel special. So, within this next week, registration just opened today. We need to kind of get an idea of who wants to be on the team, or who wants to be on a team just in general. And it's basically just a like balls to the wall, for lack of a better term, get as many successful points as you can, which I don't like to make it about Success Club points, but this is like one of those months that it's like anybody that you've talked to in the past that is like kind of interested, like now is going to be the time to go back and reach out to them and be like, hey, listen, like, and this is a really good month for August. August is a really good month for doing like a back to school, back to you type challenge, because a lot of people get really excited about working out before summer comes, and then summer kind of, I mean, you guys know these last couple months have not been easy. because people are on vacations, people are out of town, people don't put their health and fitness first. So then once the kids get back in school, it's a little bit easier to have a little bit more time to work out. So that's probably the type of challenge group that I personally will be running in August. So if anybody else wants to do that, or if you need a challenge group and you want to do it together, you know, we can team up, or you can jump in with me, or whatever you guys want to do. But kind of something along those lines, you know, just giving people a gentle reminder that, like, you know, especially if you have kids and they go back to school full time, back to school, back to you, or I don't know, something like that. But we'll kind of get an idea over this next week, and we'll make sure that we get registered for the Team Cup for August. It's not a requirement. You don't have to be in the Team Cup, but it's a really great chance. They do have a bunch of training in the back office that they incorporate into the Team Cup that really just helps you get out of your comfort zone, reach out to more people, and, you know, give you the opportunity to really grow your business, rank advance, and just push for that next level. So any questions on that? No? Country Heat, the FAQ 4536. So they are going to release it. I'm kind of excited because they said it was coming out in August. So this is pretty new that they're going to launch it as a challenge pack on July 27th. So that will be, whenever they do these launches, usually it's around like 9 a.m. Pacific time. So sometimes, you know, if you're in a different time zone, you have to kind of wait and see. And then it's kind of a check the back office thing, because when you get up first thing in the morning, usually the challenge pack option isn't there. Sometimes you have to wait until later in the day. Sometimes, you know, it gets bogged down a little bit with traffic. So, but it will be available as a challenge pack. So they all come with the 7 portion control containers that come with 21-day fix. I think any Autumn Calabrese program is going to be coming with that regardless. So, I think with the exception of Hammer and Chisel. Did that come with portion containers, guys? Do you remember? It did?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then the base kits come out on July 28th. So that's something that you can order yourself personally as a coach with your 25% discount, and just get the DVDs and stuff. So if that's something that you want to do, you have the option to start ordering it early, especially if you've decided that you're going to do a challenge group early in the month for Country Heat, to have that early. Or you can wait until August. It kind of just depends. I mean, there's no rush to get it unless you really want to get it and get started right away. So kind of how to launch it. Whenever we release a new program, you know, there's a lot of hype. There's a bunch of media. There's, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen the stuff come up in your Facebook feed that Beachbody sponsors. They do sponsored posts. Carl Deichler posts a bunch of stuff. Sometimes there's stuff on the radio, but there's all of this talk about it. So, you know, ideally, if you have somebody on your friends list that like saw it in their Facebook feed and they're not really sure how to go about doing it, that's something that you kind of want to just mention and or talk about regularly. I'm not one for posting like stock images like this with like sale, you know, I just don't really think that's the best way to go about doing it. However, today I did post an image like this with a like today only, enter to win $1,000, because it's today only. And when it's circumstances like that, I think that's okay. But the videos of you doing the workout, those are great. You know, posting a picture of your cowboy boots and talking about the workout, that's, you know, those are all like really great things to do to kind of promote and talk about this, including like portion control containers. Talking a little bit about that aspect of it is a really great way to address what Country Heat is about. And then just, you know, just talking about being able to use a program, not having to use weights, stuff like that. And you can also, you know, there's more stuff in the FAQs, but having those conversations with people. You know somebody that wants to work out, but they don't want to lift weights, and you know somebody that likes country music. Just little casual mentions of stuff like that. And if you have a like page, this is another great chance to put more information about that on your like page. If you're doing Woofu apps, throw in that Woofu link in there with everything, join my next group, test group, little things like that. Cause you never know. I mean, you put test group out there, even if you don't particularly want to do a test group. I don't particularly do test groups. I just don't feel like, unless it's a program that I for sure am doing, like Hammer and Chisel. I was all about Hammer and Chisel when that came out. But this, I may or may not put, test group out and just see if I get any feedback from that. Cause you never really know on your friends list who is going to look for what program. So I can think of 4 or 5 people that I know are really into country music and line dancing. So those are people that I'll probably reach out to. But aside from that, I don't really know anybody else, so that's something to think about too. Think about people that that would be interested in doing something like this. Anybody have anything else on this? Or
did you see Deidre's post? It was really good. If you guys haven't posted about it, she had a really cute picture of herself in cowboy boots, and then did if I get 100 likes, I'll post my video of me doing the dance kind of thing. So it was a way for her to get a lot of traction on her post, which, maybe I would do if I get 50 likes, then I would post it, but I've already posted mine, so it wouldn't work. But maybe Ashley, you should do that so we can see your video.
I might.
Okay.
And she posted her video and it was super cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Deidre did? Oh, I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
It was cute.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. She's really, I think she used to dance, in high school, like dance competition type stuff, or cheerleading dance. I don't know. They never picked me because I was really bad. That's okay.
I never got picked.
Yeah. No, I tried out for cheerleading, and when you fall on your face at tryouts, they just say, no, next, please. Okay. So Country Heat, any questions? Anyone? No, I think we got it. I really did like the workout. And, so they are going to have Country Heat apparel coming out too, which I'm kind of excited about. Cause she Autumn always has super cute style. Her little workout clothes and stuff are really super cute. So,
we need to hit up that as soon as we get there next weekend, by the way. Yes. I saw that. So anyway, side note.
Yes. The Decor. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff in there. It's expensive. I'm not going to lie, but you do get your 25% coach discount on everything. So that's nice. Okay. But yeah, anything that you can imagine they have there. So just a reminder, July Success Club, this is your prize. You get one of these little Shakeology containers you can put on your counter and dump your Shakeology in. And then you also get 3 packets of Shakeology. And then any coaches on our team, anybody that hits Success Club, I will also send you a personal development book or one of those really cool, I don't have it with me, but those little water bottle, with the straw Shakeology or 21-day fix one. So just a little incentive there. So I wanted to talk a little bit about being vulnerable. I don't know if you guys have heard, I know Michaela, you posted that Brene Brown video not too long ago. I don't know if you guys have listened to her TED Talk. She does a TED Talk on being vulnerable. It's really absolutely amazing. It's 18 minutes long. It's a great personal development, and it's not specifically for it's just more of you personally type thing. It's not a social media, network marketing type thing. It's just about being vulnerable. One of her quotes that I love, this quote right here: vulnerability is not weakness. That myth is profoundly dangerous. Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. So I don't have the book with me, but I'm reading her book, Daring Greatly, right now. And I'm 40, 50 pages in, and I'm just reading a little bit here and there when I can. And it's already, I have little page flags, and I've already put like 15 of them in those 50 pages, just of things that she says that I'm like, I love, yes, oh my God, you know, things that just totally resonate and connect with me. And I took some notes today, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think vulnerability plays such a huge role in what we do as coaches, but in two different aspects. So we are super vulnerable in this business. We put our vulnerability out there by asking other people if they want to join us. So whenever you compose an invite and you hit send, you're like, you know, oh my gosh, are they going to reject me? What are they going to say? And it's a really vulnerable moment, especially if you're hesitant with inviting, if you're new to this journey, if you've struggled with stuff like that before. I know for me, like self-acceptance and like just being accepted by other people is something that I've struggled with in the past. And because of that, I tend to be a little bit more vulnerable when I put myself out there, because I've had a lot of rejection in the past, and I've had a lot of like trying to fit in type stuff. Through grade school and high school, I could tell you horror stories of like bullying and things like that, just are really damning to a person's self-esteem. So those are things that, as a coach, when you put yourself out there, definitely vulnerable. Things that, when we're relatively newer and we don't have a lot of experience, being that fear of rejection because of that, that fear of somebody coming back and being like, oh, well, can you tell me about X, Y, and Z? And you're like, I can't, I don't really know. I'm not really sure, but I can find the answer. That's something that I feared when I first started, was I don't know enough. What do I know, that's any better than somebody else that's been in this business for 5 years? But that's a vulnerability that other people can latch onto because they're in a similar position. When you say, hey, I'm doing this health and fitness thing, I'd really love if you, want to learn more about this, if you want to join me, you put yourself out there in a vulnerable way, but it also gives that person a chance to be vulnerable too. Because you know what, how many people are able to raise their hand and say, actually, yeah, I totally need help with nutrition. Yes, I suck at working out and I really need somebody to kick my ass. We don't tend to think about other people's vulnerability when we are sending invites or, when we're sharing a little bit more about this business. We tend to think about our own vulnerability, and it's almost a little bit selfish because, we think a lot of people say no because, oh, well, I'm selling a product, or, I don't want to be that annoying person. But it's not about us. It's not about being, that annoying person, or it's not about the post that you make that, you feel like, I don't want to be that person. But the person on the other side of that post that's super vulnerable, that doesn't know how to ask for help, they may be waiting just for that exact opportunity. They may be waiting exactly for you to send them that invite. They've been watching you for a year. They don't know how to ask. They don't know when to ask, or they don't, maybe they're waiting for you to approach them. And it's just, it's more about them. And it's more about waiting for, I don't want to say waiting, but, giving them that opportunity to also be vulnerable, to see your vulnerability and to be able to connect with you too. I'm just looking at my notes. Anybody have any questions or comments or anything about that? So just, yeah, that's basically what I have. Just not just us being vulnerable. It's about sharing vulnerability with other people, asking them to be vulnerable while you yourself are being vulnerable. I feel like I said that word about 20 times. But it just kind of reading a little bit more about that today just really got me thinking, because I do feel like sometimes I'm a little bit selfish when I send my invites out. Like, I'm like, what if, if I get one more no today, and I make it about me, and it's really not about me. It's, I remember seeing that first post that was like, are you, do you want to inspire other people? Do you want to help other people change their life? Do you like to work out? And that wasn't a post that, like I've done posts like that before, and I'm like, I don't know if this is the right time to post this. I don't know if this is the right place to post this. I don't know if I said the right things, and it takes that one person that sees that post, and it doesn't matter what you say. If it matters to them, then that's the game changer. That's what makes the difference. So I just wanted to touch on that tonight, and that's about all I have to say about that. But that's a really great book. So anybody that hit Success Club this month, well, Michaela, I sent it to you last month. Have you read it yet?
No, I'm still in Eat That Frog, but maybe I'll pause Eat That Frog and read that one, because obviously I'm not getting very far in Eat That Frog. I got tip 5 and I realized I wasn't doing anything, so I stopped.
I need to restart Eat That Frog too, but I keep putting it off. Like, that's the point of the book, is like, stop procrastinating. And I
know I had great momentum with it, and I wrote all these goals and everything was going good. And then I just like froze. Like, I just got to this roadblock where I didn't know how to start, even though that's what I just read in my first 4 tips. And I just froze and stopped. Like,
I know. I had been like that. I was reading a leadership book, and I just wasn't connecting with it. And I was like, I'm just like, I feel like when you feel like it's torture to try to read a book, or you feel like it's school, then it's like, okay, I need to change my pace a little bit, and I need to try something else. So I started reading this one, and I'm like totally loving it. So I think maybe I just need something uplifting to get me back into like the right mindset. So.
And it helps with the daily posts. I feel like when you're reading something that's really inspiring you, I felt like I always had good things to post about when I was reading Girl Code and the Compound Effect. So I'm not like, I read half of Failing Forward, and I thought that was good. But again, it was like, so in this Eat That Frog, I mean, I can't teach people not to procrastinate. That's Brian Tracy's job.
But then you also can, like, you can say, stop putting off the chance to work out and get your booty in gear and start doing it.
Right? Yeah. So anyways, I think I'm going to shift over to the Daring Greatly. So
personal development is huge for that. Like, that's another thing that when I get stumped and I'm like, I don't have anything to post, I know that we all get like that we're like, if I post one more selfie in workout clothes, like, people are going to just delete me and run away. And, so it's like, sometimes I need something different. I need something to spice it up. I don't, maybe it's going to be a selfie, but it's going to be a really awesome quote and some stuff that I read that really has helped me get through X, Y, and Z. So I really like personal development for that reason too, because it gives me a lot of creativity and it gets my mind moving a lot and stuff. So our new coach training document. So I haven't posted it in the team page yet, but I am going to post the link. I'll post it tonight after the call. I'm going to post the recording for the call too. But this is something that we all need to complete. So this is just a really great document. I'm actually going to, let me see. I'm going to pull it up here. Just to give you guys an idea. Okay. Okay. So this is our new, like a new coach checklist. I think I called it a new coach training document. But this is a combination of like kind of a coach basics type document, all rolled into one, including like kind of a welcome email. So as a new coach, as a veteran coach, as somebody who signs up new coaches, this is something that needs to be sent to anybody who has any interest at all in working this business, even if it's just to learn a little bit more about the business, because there is a ton of information in here. Yes, section 1 of 18. Ideally, this is something that newbies can complete within, I say ideally, like 3 to 5 days. So, you know, it shows you, this is a precursor to Coach Basics, basically. So we want to have you complete this document before you do a Coach Basics group, because it will help you through Coach Basics. It'll help you to understand a little bit more about the business before you really dive in and get your feet wet. So just a little bit of information here, some questions and things like that.
Did you end up doing, is it pretty similar to Deidre's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Melissa finished it through Deidre's, so I'm now going to have to ask her to do this. So, because I can't see her answers to Deidre's page.
Oh. I wonder if Deidre can just send you the link, and then you can just view her answers in there.
Yeah, I'll ask.
So yeah, this came down from Melanie Mitro, who I think she actually got this from Brittany Leggett, Lindsay Matway, who's has been a top coach, one of the top coaches. So this just kind of came down the pipeline, and I think it's a really great idea because it's a link that you can complete on your own pace, save your answers, and then you can go back personally and review it. Your upline coach can go in and review it. And then it kind of just helps us get a better idea on how to coach you. One of the key things of being a coach is to be coachable, to be willing to learn more, to be willing to try new things, and to be willing to, you know, just soak up information and ask questions and just kind of learn what, you know, what there is to offer you and stuff like that. So just, you know, there's a few sections in here. It kind of tells you a little bit about, you know, your challenge pack, staying active as a coach, you know, our team calls, make sure that you set your reminders. And then it goes in to talk about Shakeology. This is a really great video from Shay Stanford, who is like, I don't know if she has a title, it would be like the queen of Shakeology or something, because she used to be like a drug rep for like a high-end medical company, and has a ton of knowledge about nutrition. And then she's since gotten like certified in nutrition, holistic health and stuff. And she just is a really great resource for Shakeology. If you go to her blog, you can find a ton of information there as well. But there's just some really great stuff in this video about Shakeology, some Beachbody stuff from Shakeology. And then just a little bit more about resources, how to find answers, what do you do? Because I know that's something as a new coach, like, you know, who do I ask? Where do I go? I need to find this. I need help with this, you know, and your upline is always able to help you. Your upline is always able to help you. Our team page is a really great resource. But yes.
Can you back up to Shakeology? Okay. If you have somebody who's like, give me all the information or all the benefits that Shakeology can do for me because I want to do it, but I just want to know why I want to do it. Would you ever send this Shay Stanford video, or would you just send the two that Beachbody has?
There's like 5 or 6 on the Beachbody website about Shakeology. Like there's some that are like just a couple minutes long, and there's some that are like 20 to 30 minutes long. So I've sent several of those before too. I think the Shay Stanford one, I personally like
coaching.
What?
Is it just directed more towards like the coaches for like what?
I mean, it's good. This is a lot more, a lot of her videos are a lot more directed towards coaches. So if it's somebody that's a new coach, I would say her videos are really great to learn about Shakeology. I think she does have 1 or 2 on her blog that are really great for like consumers. So they would be good for that as well. I I had a couple people ask me about breastfeeding and Shakeology today. So that's something too that I'm going to work on putting a blog post together about breastfeeding and Shakeology, because I think it's such an important thing. I think we get a ton of questions about it. I think especially as moms, that's a common question. And, a lot of people look for reasons to tell people no, just so they can, utilize their authority and don't do the research. And, speaking from a medical professional's experience, I can tell you that there are a lot of doctors out there that they don't get. I, as a nurse, have more nutrition training than what doctors are given in medical school. They just don't get the training on nutrition. So, the first red flag is, if somebody brings in a product that says, ask your doctor first, the doctor's like, I don't know, that's you probably not. No, you probably shouldn't do that before even researching the product. So there's a lot of value in information like that, and a lot of misconceptions that we can kind of help dispel those myths. Speaking from experience, sharing, success stories from our team, from our uplines team and things like that, because I think that can kind of hinder someone's decision too. If they've been, told the wrong thing, then, that's, yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack. Yeah,
No, you're fine.
I just wasn't sure.
Go. Okay, you can sit on a different couch, okay? Just tell her to stop. Just, all kinds of stuff in here. How to contact Coach Relations. There's a great online office tour. How to earn money. These are all things that when you're a new coach, you hear about Success Club and you're like, what is Success Club? So this just helps explain everything about the basics of being a coach. Some great personal development books to choose from when you first start coaching. You hear, 4 vital behaviors. One of them is personal development. Yes, it is important. And I said it earlier when we were talking about vulnerability and reading that book, how important it is, because it helps you as a person, as a leader, as somebody on your own journey, that it helps you get through those hard times. A lot of times there's a lot of stuff in there in a lot of these books that are really motivating and inspiring. So a little bit about success starters and hitting Success Club in your first 3 months in the business. And then just how to enroll new customers. This is the Team Beachbody mobile app. Social media. This is a really great video from Sarah Griffith. She is a ton of fun, and she always has really great things to say. She's kind of a pistol. So I just love her abrasiveness sometimes when she talks about coaching, because she's very direct and to the point, and just really kind of drives it in. So, and then just kind of how to post now that you're a coach. So, all kinds of stuff like this. Any, one-to-one calls are key too when you start in this business. Whenever you sign a new coach, it's so important to get on the phone with your new coach, or, your upline as well, and just answer any questions, and just really kind of this kind of helps us find out somebody's goals. However, you can't put a price on having a conversation with somebody on the phone, and talking to them and finding out a little bit more about what it is specifically that you want to achieve and how can I help you achieve it. So, so this is something that I do want to roll out this month, before we really dive into coach trainings. We do have the option to do our coach trainings with Forever Fit. But I'm this is a little premature, but I wanted to show you guys. I am working on a team website where I'm going to have a lot of this stuff accessible, just so we have the option to direct our coaches to, this new coach training packet will be in there, and then we'll have coach training academy so they can go in and do a coach training on their own. I'm going to have Emerald and Diamond tips on how to advance and stuff like that. So this is very new. I just started working on this weekend. But I'm really excited about having a kind of like a hub for all of our information, and like when somebody asks, hey, do you have any good videos on Shakeology? Yeah, go to the website, and under the Shakeology tab, there's, 52 videos on there about Shakeology that you can pick and choose from. So just little things like that I think will ultimately help somebody who doesn't want to follow a script as far as like a challenge group or like a training group, that they want to kind of just go and research and do the work on their own, then it'll kind of give them some guidance there. So, so that's all I have for you guys. Good stuff. Anybody have any questions? Kara, are you still there? I think you are.
I'm here. I shattered my phone screen, so there's no camera.
Oh, no. So yeah, so that's it. Summit next week. Next week is next Thursday. So that's just to let you guys know, they will, during Summit, they will, not only will they announce where the next Summit is going to be, but they'll also give us the option as coaches to purchase our ticket for the following year for Summit within that first week. And it's usually only like $100. So even if you're not sure if you can make it, or, you don't really know what you're going to be doing in a year from now, obviously, it's still wise to just purchase that ticket at that super cheap price, because I think right now, if you try to get on the wait list and get a ticket, it's like $300 and something. And then you always have the option to sell your ticket. If you know for sure you're not going to be able to make it, you always have the option to sell it and transfer it over. Beachbody will let you do that. But I'm super excited. There's going to be a lot of really great information there, and that we can share with all of you guys. Anybody that wants to make it last minute, come on. But it'll be fun. So I won't keep you guys. Anybody have anything you want to talk about? Any questions? Anything? No. I probably should go. I wasn't planning on drinking wine tonight, but husband's out of town, so that might just happen.
That's what I said earlier. Like I failed on dinner 5 times, and it was bad. It was just a bad Monday. I was like, I think I just want to drink. I'm like, wait a second, I just drank 4 days. I probably shouldn't. So I try to take off on at least Mondays.
I wanted to mention to you guys real quick too, the countdown to competition. So 21 Day Fix Extreme has a countdown to competition. That's like a 7-day, basically like a butt kicker of like a nutrition plan. I'm almost done. Okay, just tell her don't do that. Say no. Okay. Okay. She keeps punching me in the butt. Like, it's the 2-year-old, of course. Anyway, so it's like a 7-day countdown to competition plan. And it's like, it just really kind of condenses your nutrition. You do a little bit of like carb cycling, where you like have a couple carb depletion days. She really recommends sticking to like tilapia and stuff. I don't like to do that unless I'm like in full on competition mode, but it's a really great way to, Stacia, you did it last week and you lost 5 pounds in a week, right?
Yeah, and I was like plateaued and hadn't lost weight in over 2 months. So,
and sometimes it's just a teeny tiny bit of like change in nutrition that really makes a big difference. So if anybody's up for doing it, I think I'm going to start it officially like Wednesday. I just have to prep a little bit first because I haven't gone to the grocery store in a while. But I can
share something, or can you get that meal plan online or anything? Because I don't have.
At the very least, I can. Here it is, right here. So like she has this eating plan. I don't know if you guys can like the creeper. I'm just trying to make sure you can see it. So it's like she has it's like a 21-day calendar, but you can do it for like, you can do it like for a week. And it just kind of helps like tighten up, tone up, you know.
If you could
You
share
look like this afterwards.
if you could share the meal planner, however it works, share that with me.
I will. So there's, yeah, like here it's like she has like the containers and stuff that you eat. This is actually, I followed this when I did my competitions really closely, and it gives you like, you know, the calorie targets, but I'll take some pictures and I'll post it in the page. If anybody wants to do it for a week or anything like that, you're more than welcome to.
I'll try it.
Okay. But yeah, I want to just do it in prep for Nashville, because I know we're probably going to be in swimsuits and stuff, and I've been having a little too much wine lately, so I need to clean it up a little bit. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go. So any questions, you guys can post them in the comments, and I will post the recording, and then I'll post some more stuff in the coach training document. And yeah, so have a great night. Thanks for getting on, guys.
See ya.
Oh, wait. Nobody get off. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to do a screenshot real quick. So everybody smile. Wait a minute. Not ready yet.
Can I put my hat on?
Put your hat on. Kara, I'll just draw a smiley face on your picture. Is that okay?
Well, hang on. I can do a turnaround. Just a second. Let me see if it'll let me switch my.
My kids are.
And then you can at least see me. Maybe. Hold on. Can I do that? Will it let me do
Yeah,
that?
it should. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. I don't think I have that option on my phone.
Oh.
How? Oh, wait, hang on. Let me try that. Oh, there it is.
Something.
Okay, so okay, there I am.
Hi. Okay.
Where's I have a new car, so I don't know where my lights are.
Ooh, congratulations. Oh, come on, get out of here. Just a minute. Okay, ready? Cheese. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm doing like a business opportunity call, and I wanted to include like pictures of our team in the slideshow. So since we're not always able to all get together, except for on these calls, then that's what I wanted to do. So, all right, ladies, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Thanks.